Hi everyone, welcome back. So I've got a couple of random bits to do on the plot today, but the weather is so nice. I'm just going to take my time, see how we go, and try and get through it all. But I thought I'd firstly start with doing just like a little tour of the plot, see how we're getting on. So many things have come up recently, so yeah, I thought let's just start with that. So it looks a bit more like a rubbish tip at the moment, but that's a couple of branches I'm saving for when I get some raised beds sorted, and that has become my new compost pile as well. The kale and broccoli is looking really good. I found these in the pot, but I don't know if you can see the kale. Let's see if I can get a good shot of it. They're all coming through. Luckily haven't been eaten by slugs yet, but I actually found 3 of these in my little mini shed over there, so Robbie having fun. So I thought I'd put them along, and I'm actually going to try and get some spinach in between each one as well. And this is the broccoli. The broccoli's got absolutely massive. Let's see if I can get it from this side. Yeah, really pleased with those. They're huge. And then the sweet corn over here, they've gone really big. The ones at the other end for some reason aren't doing as well. I think that one's because they're covered by the rhubarb, but even these ones over this side just not doing great, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So I think these are the glass gem here. So I've got one there and one there, and then these are my normal sweet corns, your standard kind of everyday ones. And then these are the red popping ones, which are really nice because they've got this red kind of stem at the bottom, as you can probably see. So yeah, super nice. Rhubarb, as always, has gone absolutely mental, so I'm going to try and pick some of them. And then the strawberries just here. I don't know when they'll actually fruit, or if they will this year, we'll see. My raised bed is doing absolutely amazing. I'm so pleased with it. This was just a trial and test area, really. So we've got purple haze carrots, red onions, normal carrots, I think they're Amsterdam carrots, Amsterdam Forcing, I'm not quite sure, and then white onions as well there. The spinach at the back is unreal, and the parsnips here, and these are some of the salads that my cousin gave me, and they look so great in here, so I've bought some more and I'm going to get them planted up. Potatoes, these are the Swift ones, and I actually planted some King Edwards as well, so we'll see how they go. And then yeah, just the fruit ones over here. So, oh, and my courgette as well that someone gave me. It's coming up so lovely. He gave me a bit of advice as well for it, so I'm going to give it some tomato feed and see how that does. The raspberry bush, probably can't see it very well, but yeah, that's doing great. And I've got some beans and some sunflowers here that need to get out. And then my blueberry bush and my mini pumpkins. So we'll see how they go. So the jobs for today, I really need to get the fruit bush covering sorted because it's starting to fall over a little bit. It's just a temporary fix because I needed to move the cage over to where the raised beds were because the onions were getting too big, which is never a bad problem. And also I need to get the mini shed that's behind me. I need to get all of the wood off because it's actually starting to rot, and I'm worried it's just going to fall down one day, and I'm going to hope and see if I can use the top because it's completely waterproof and it's held out quite well. I thought I could maybe use the frame for something else and maybe make it into a cold frame, but some of the wood is rotting on that, so we'll see. I'll take all the boards off, see how we get on with that. And if the frame is quite sturdy, I might just try and repair a couple of bits, but yeah, we'll see. And then another job is just try not to overheat today because it is quite warm. So got the dog bed covered, at least one of us is shaded, eh? is it always the jobs I think are going to take the least amount of time, take the longest? So I actually took the bottom 2 of the runs off and it took me 2 seconds, and now I've tried to take off the rest. It's taking so much longer than I thought, so this may be a lot longer than I think. Okay, this is where we're up to. So I've given up for a minute. I've emptied everything out and popped it over here, but I really think that the wood is too rotten down the edges. I was going to make it into a coal frame and put like the plastic up around the sides and then leave this side as well, but I think it's just too rotten. So I'm going to leave it for now, see how we get on, and then go from there. So I've got some spinach seeds and they came up so well in the raised beds. What I think I'm going to do is plant one in between each of the broccoli and the kale. Because they're only small, I'm hoping they might work quite well. So let's give it a go, we'll see how it turns out. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, but at least we've tried and tested it. And then hopefully all these little things I'm picking up now will hopefully help me when I'm trying to plan it out properly and for next year. So every failure is a lesson, I say. I've just realised how stupid I've been, and I've put all the seeds into the hand that's got the glove on and planted everything with my normal hand. Can you tell I'm a rookie in a newbie? So one of the jobs today was actually to get the sunflower in the ground because it was getting so big that it just really needed to go in. I was worried it was going to die because the roots were getting a little bit compact. So I've popped it next to the rhubarb. I don't know how it's going to go and whether I should really cover it or not, but I think it'll be alright. I'm just going to leave it. Famous last words, I think, and hopefully the rhubarb doesn't overtake it too much. Robbie's favourite spot as well, so fingers crossed he don't trample it. A bit quiet now because there's more people turning up and getting all embarrassed, but I've decided this is where I planted a couple of pumpkins and they just didn't work out, so I think I'm going to build, I've got loads of bamboo canes, so I think I'm going to build a little bamboo cane thing here, like TP, and pop them up there. Because they should do quite well there, and I'm hoping Robbie won't knock them down when he tries to say hello to everyone, so we'll see how that goes. Don't look too bad, but I don't know how I'm going to cover these to make sure the slugs don't get to them, so fingers crossed they'll be here next time I come. But yeah, it's getting there, I think. I'm just glad they're in the ground because they were getting a little bit too big in the pots, so we'll see. I'm going to head home in a second because it's got really hot and Robbie's stopped drinking his water, so I want to get him out of the heat really. He's got his shade, but I just want to make sure he stays cool and get his cooling mat at home. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Really enjoyed today. I feel like it's been really productive, and I've got loads of little bits done, which is nice, and a lot of things into the ground. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely weekend. Hopefully the sun will stay out for a little bit longer now. Bye.